Hi friends, welcome to another vlog. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I know I've mentioned to you guys before that I want to start getting into making book content because I'm a book girly. I've been a book girly since I was a child. I love to read. And so that's what we're doing today. Today is gonna be my very first reading vlog. I'm super excited. Yeah, so right now I'm about to get a smoothie at literally my favorite smoothie place of all time, just because, you know, treat yourself. But is it really a reading vlog if you don't go to Barnes and Nobles and pick out books? Just saying. Even though like I probably shouldn't buy any more books because I literally have a book cart and a bookshelf containing books that I have not even read or have started reading and have not finished. But I don't know. Right now, like lately I've been kind of reading horror books because my cousin, we kind of have similar taste in books. And so she recommended the book Pen Pal by Dathan Auerbach. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Oh my God, it blew my mind. I read it in like a day and a half. And so I went and started reading his next book, which is called Bad Man, because I was just that obsessed with the first book. And I'm currently like 30-something% of the way through that. But I do kind of want to pick up a couple other books to read after I'm finished with that. I was reading Happy Place, but I don't know if I'm really in the mood for a romance right now. Like I'm kind of feeling like thriller vibes or maybe like another horror book. I don't know, like I'm kind of just like on that wave right now. So I'm gonna go to Barnes and Nobles and kind of see what I can find, maybe in that genre, maybe not in that genre. I don't really have any plans for what it is that I want to read next, but I want to see what's out there, you know? Someone asked for a book haul. Okay, I'm super excited about the books I got. All three of them are on my want to be read list in Goodreads. Can't wait to read them. And I'm gonna share them with you. Number one, The Housemaid. I'm going to read the synopsis for you guys. If you guys have read this book or any of the books that I'm gonna show you, leave your rating of them in the comments down below. So out of 5. And also leave some book recommendations too, because As every day I clean the Winchesters' beautiful house top to bottom. I pick up their daughter from school and I cook a delicious meal for the whole family before heading up to eat alone in my tiny room on the top floor. I try to ignore how Nina makes a mess just to watch me clean it up, how she tells strange lies about her own daughter, and how her husband, Andrew, seems more broken every day. But as I look into Andrew's handsome brown eyes, so full of pain, it's hard not to imagine what it would be like to live Nina's life. The walk-in closet, the fancy car, the perfect husband. I try on one of Nina's pristine white dresses once, just to see what it's like. But she soon finds out, and by the time I realize my attic bedroom door only locks from the outside, it's far too late. But I reassure myself. The Winchesters don't know who I really am. They don't know what I'm capable of. Doesn't that sound so good? I'm so freaking excited to read this. So this is considered a thriller. Book number 1, The Housemaid. Book number 2, Book Lovers. So I actually have a copy of this book on my phone. I have it through Apple Books. But I personally like physical copies, so I guess I have that for if I'm on the go and I want to read, or if I travel somewhere, But I just needed a physical copy, and I was super excited because Barnes and Noble was having a buy one get one 50% off sale. So this was a part of that. Everybody's like raving about it. This is like one of those like book talk books. And I really love Emily Henry's writing. I think I've read 2 of her books. I read Beach Read, and then I read People We Meet on Vacation, and I'm also in the middle of Happy Place. So this would be book number 4 that I would have read by her upon completion of reading this book. Does that make sense? I feel like that was a stupid sentence. Nora Stevens why can't I read? Oh my god. Nora Stevens' life is books. She's read them all, and she's not that type of heroine. Not the plucky one, not the laid-back dream girl, and especially not the sweetheart. In fact, the only people Nora is a heroine for are her clients, for whom she lands enormous deals as a cutthroat literary agent, and her beloved little sister, Libby. Which is why she agrees to go to Sunshine Falls, North Carolina for the month of August when Libby begs her for a sister's trip away, with visions of a small town transformation for Nora, who she's convinced needs to become the heroine in her own story. But instead of picnics and meadows or run-ins with a handsome country doctor or bulging four-armed bartender, Nora keeps bumping into Charlie Lastra, a bookish, brooding editor from back in the city. It would be a meet cute if not for the fact that they've met many times and it's never been cute. If Nora knows she's not an ideal heroine, Charlie knows he's nobody's hero. But as they are thrown together again and again in a series of coincidences no editor worth their salt would allow, what they discover might just unravel the carefully crafted stories they've written about themselves. Super excited to read it. Oh. Okay, and then last but not least, I kind of told you guys I was in like a horror thriller kind of mood, so obviously I got one thriller. Number 2. I don't know if this would technically be considered a thriller. I think this falls more so along the category of fantasy, because I picked it up in the fantasy section. I don't know. But it's called Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is also the author of The Secret Life of Addie LaRue, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I have started that book and I have not finished it. I've been so bad with like sticking to books that I start, unless I'm like absolutely like obsessed with them off rip. And so far, the only book that I've been obsessed with like that has been People We Meet on Vacation and Pen Pal, the one I was telling you guys about earlier. Those have kind of been the only books recently that I've like, as soon as I started them, I'm like, I have to finish this. So I don't know, I kind of like things that are a bit on the darker side, so I think I will probably enjoy this. But onto the synopsis. Victor and Eli started out as college roommates. Brilliant, arrogant, lonely boys who recognize the same sharpness and ambition in each other. In their senior year, a shared research interest in adrenaline, near-death experiences, and seemingly supernatural events reveals an intriguing possibility that under the right conditions, someone could develop extraordinary abilities. But when their thesis moves from the academic to the experimental, things go horribly wrong. I've heard a lot of great things about this book. This has literally been on everybody's like, you need to read this book, like recommend this book on TikTok, on freaking everywhere. Honestly, I can't even say like on TikTok because I get a lot of my book recommendations off of Pinterest, which are just like posted TikToks. So is it TikTok? I don't know. But everybody freaking recommends this book, so I'm super excited to read it. I think this is a series. Yeah, I think this is a whole series. Okay, a teaser for the sequel, Vengeful. So yeah, it is a series. So I'm pretty excited to get into that. I like series. Those are my 3 books that I picked up today. All seem like they're gonna be bangers. I will keep you guys posted and let you know what I think of them. Hey y'all, so I'm still reading Bad Man by Dathan Auerbach. I'm about 85% of the way through it. I'm on chapter 55, and oh my gosh, it is getting so freaking good. Like this book has been such a slow burn. There's been a lot of minor details given. It's like a lot of stuff that's kind of redundant that like as you're reading it you're like, okay, why am I reading this? Get to the point. Like where is this going? Like he really doesn't like guide you with where the book is headed, if that makes sense. Like sometimes you can read a book and you kind of gain an understanding of the plot, you kind of know where it's like the whole time I've been reading this book, it's just been like question marks. Where is like who, like what's going on? And oh my gosh, 85% of the way in, I'm starting to figure out what the fudge is going on. And OMG, it is so freaking good. Like I'm literally on the edge of my seat right now. Like what is going on? What's gonna happen? How does this make sense? Like explain. Ugh. I'm going to see how much of this I can get through. Honestly, how many chapters are in this book? I'm on chapter 55 and there's 62 chapters in total, not including the epilogue. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get through this today. It's currently like 5:30. This book is going to be finished today. I'm going to check in with you guys when I finish it, and I'm going to give you my final rating. So I just finished Bad Man, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed. I thought that it was going in a certain direction and it didn't go there. I don't know, I just feel like it kind of fell flat at the end. Like I feel like there was the potential for there to be like a big wow, aha moment, and I just did not get that. If anything, the book left me like sad and depressed. So I think if I were to rate it, because like it really was well thought out. Like I won't say that it's a bad book. It didn't live up to the hype that I had for it in my mind. So I think I would probably rate it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. But yeah, I think next I want to read one of the books that I just bought. So either Book Lovers, I either want to read Book Lovers, Vicious, or I think it's called The Housemaid. I think I'm leaning more towards The Housemaid. Like I just want something kind of like unhinged. Like I really liked Pen Pal, the first book by Dathan Auerbach, because there were so many like aha moments or like plot twists. Like it really just left me like, oh my gosh, there's no way. Like it was very eerie and creepy and I loved it. And I kind of want something that's like along that same vibe, like not necessarily eerie, but I want something that's leaving me like hooked, you know, and like wanting more. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. But thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.